gotta stare 'em down to let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath. Hold on to me.
It's the Warriors to start out. So the net starting 5. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Durant. And it's Carter in at the 3. Now Irving. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Out to Carter. Pass to Lopez. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. Here's Harden. Irving from long range. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got the game going here with the first basket for the Nets. Chamberlain, the pass to Curry. There's the 3. Second chance shot. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here is Carter driving to the basket. Irving looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harden. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
The D has to know Harden is looking to shoot because that's what he does whenever he gets a chance, especially from the mid-range.
Curry with it. He's covered by Irving. Out to Thompson. Outside, KD. And he's good on the 3 ball.
So fluid pulling out to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Harden against Thompson. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Lopez, no up. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That gives them the lead.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And on the way from Irving for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. The Nets with the lead. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Warriors for a minute. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Stolen by Harden. Thompson with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that.
Here's KD. Here's Chamberlain. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Curry against Irving. Irving double team. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Pass to Chamberlain. Good, and Curry gets the assist. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. The kick out to Irving. From deep three-point land. Chamberlain with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. Thompson outside. It's up a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Takes a step back. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
You've got Durant. Green is out there with Chamberlain. That's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And the Warriors, another 3.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Carter against Durant. Carter kicks to Harden. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Green missing. Irving way outside. No good on the shot. Good D by Thompson. Over Lopez. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking.
Oh, yes!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Thompson. Here's Chamberlain, a second chance effort, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lopez sets a screen for Carter. Drills it from outside. And it's a 5-point Nets lead.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Thompson left side over Harden. And it's Thompson again missing. Thompson's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Outside Irving. Fades away. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Irving kicks it out to Harden. And stolen by Thompson. Left side Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first half. Durant dishes to Curry. Another shot. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's Irving. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Durant with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Offensive rebound. Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. Carter against KD. Lopez with the block. Carter against Curry. Outside for KD. And Harden wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden. Able to put his shot up right off that pass.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Kevin Durant.
Both good from the line that time.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Out to Carter. stolen by Chamberlain. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Green slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that door.
Durant, no good. Lopez outside. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Carter in at the small forward.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Irving way outside, and Durant is right there. Durant's got his first points of the game.
His positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Thompson from long range, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Irving against Curry. Outside Irving. Carter outside. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
That drive by Carter, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on James Harden.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Curry's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lopez, a screen on Thompson. Harden scanning the floor. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving with the steal. Carter for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Carter's got 8 points.
Snappy play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
Curry outside. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's good for 2. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best. He just can't resist the urge to try and do something special, and it cost them 2 points.
Here's Harden. Again, the Nets for 2.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Thompson passes to Durant. Nice move. Oh, Durant drives it home.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Brooklyn leading by 6. And Curry pulls it down. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Here's the 3. Curry from 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And KD throws it down.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
And Durant sends it back. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors, another 3.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Irving for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Green is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The fadeaway. And it's Green missing. Brooklyn leading by 3. Carter down. Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 6. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Harden. Irving's got 19 points.
There's that effortless range of Kyrie Irving. He shoots it like a free throw. This man's a lethal sniper from behind that arc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Carter drives in. Over Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
Kyrie Irving. No good there. Warriors trail by 6. Thompson. Cleared away by Carter.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And here are the Warriors now. Curry fires, knocks down the 3.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Harden from 19, that one goes.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Lopez. Carter looking around. Knocks it loose. And they hit it back. Irving. And good. From way outside, it's in.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
With the floater. Another shot. And there's the dunk.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Irving outside. It's stolen by Curry. Durant fires. Goes back up. And Durant sends it back. Carter with it. He's picked up by KD. Lopez rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments. Never afraid to take a big shot.
It's off target. Thompson against Harden. Durant with the rebound. Now Curry launches from deep. Can't get it to go. So the Pelicans win the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Danny Granger out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Halliburton into the point. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Halliburton. It's good from the top of the key.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
The kick out to Holiday. Puts it up. Mr. Williamson gets an open look and hits.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Paul. And it's Davis at the elbow. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Siakam a screen on Paul. Halliburton for three. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Paul. The Pacers making the shot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And here is Williamson. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. Ingram kicks to Holiday. Kicks it out to Paul. The three. Cans it from downtown. Paul's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pelicans.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc, letting the other team know he's also got that kind of range.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And stolen by Granger. George in the post. He's covered by Ingram. And George kicks to Granger. Going inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Halliburton against Paul. The kick out to Holiday. From downtown. Goes back up. Here's Williamson. Pass to Davis. Back to Williamson. That one drops for him. Williamson's got his second basket.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Now here is George. 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. Connects on the 17-footer. George has got 6 points.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Holiday with it. Defended by George. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Shakes him. And Williamson throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
How about Holiday dropping the hammer? I love when he shows off that athleticism.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The drive by Siakam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Out to Ingram, over Granger, and it's Ingram missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
First quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pacers out in front, up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Yeah, and you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Chris Paul is out there with Holiday. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Holiday with it. Halliburton picks him up. Williamson looking it over. Paul outside. Over Granger. And it's Paul missing.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
It's good. Granger's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Paul kicks to Holiday. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Holiday's got 8.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Halliburton passes to George. And he comes up with the deuce.
PG-13, using that length inside.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. A shot by Paul, no good. Pacers leading by 3. And taken away by Paul. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Here's Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
Out to Ingram. Stolen by Granger. George against Holiday. Siakam outside. Sabonis' screen on Williamson. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now, getting up top for that alley-oop.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by George. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 to shoot. Holiday with the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, I just love the quiet confidence that Holiday plays with, particularly as it relates to his ability to score. He's just flat out taking over right now.
And it's George finishing it off.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Halliburton against Paul. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Paul gets to Holiday. Williamson left side. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on George.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
are the Pacers with another bucket.
How much do you love to see the turnaround? And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Ingram against Granger. Paul for three. The Pacers pull it in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. All right, they're speaking about this shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for Indiana, Siakam is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's George. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Granger in at the 3 slot. Halliburton, that's good.
Really hard to stop his pull-up. Excellent J from Halliburton.
Paul looking over the floor. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
George against Holiday. Yes, that goes in. George has got 18 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Holiday against George. Holiday the pass to Paul for the lead. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Paul against Halliburton. Paul passes to Williamson. Over Siakam. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Williamson.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Granger against Ingram. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Paul. Shoots it. And finished off by Siakam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
George against Holiday. Pass to Ingram. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Halliburton finds Sabonis. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Halliburton passes to Granger. The drive by Siakam.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside. Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
Halliburton for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Pacers leading by 9. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is on the mark.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Paul for 3. Ranger with the rebound. Siakam against Williamson. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. George with the screen on Paul. Basket counts. Halliburton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And as we end the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They got Ingram. Williamson out there with Davis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. It's the Pelicans 5. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. That's now 22 points for George. Williamson finds Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Halliburton passes to George. Over Holiday. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Ingram. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Crazy dunk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
The shot's good from Paul.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Wasted no time on that one. Halliburton's got 18 points now here in the second half. And it's Paul with the ball for the Pelicans. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Sabonis. Pacers leading by 13. George fires. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Does not go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
George in the post, guarded by Holiday.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Williamson. He drills the 3.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
Halliburton, 16-footer drops in.
And And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Davis with the double team. Here's the bonus. Pocket 6. Holiday. Poked loose. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. George fires. Williamson there for the rebound. Pelicans trail by 10. Ingram outside. Holiday outside.
You know, Holiday is deceptively tall and strong and has great point guard skills, and that makes it really hard to defend him.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within single digits. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 8. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 7. On the wing, Granger. He's covered by Ingram. Yeah, count it. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Holiday buries the deep ball.
Dependable performance from Holiday. So reliable. This is a guy who is unshakable by the high stakes in that situation.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Halliburton against Paul. That one is off. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Puts up the 3. It's good.
Mr. Clutch coming through. Chris Paul in a situation where there are must-have points. He cashes in.
Ratzler's a 3. And there's the 3.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Everybody's got their
And Indiana starts out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton is out there with George. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Granger in at the 3, the small forward.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Left side, Davis. Back to Paul. Siakam against Paul. Siakam in the post. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Paul with the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
George drives in. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
Drives to the hoop. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Indiana ball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for New Orleans. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's George. Rebounded by Ingram. Pass to Holiday. For 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 5.
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice.
And That one's good. Williamson.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Holiday.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Pass to Paul. Fade away. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Pacers leading by 4. Here's George. And Davis with the block. And Sabonis slams it in. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Here's Granger. The layup misses. And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 3. Three-pointer, Holiday. Granger grabs the miss.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
And the Pelicans with possession here. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's Holiday. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
Halliburton's shot is good.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And George with the jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Paul George, Pascal Siakam out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Granger in at the 3. Here's Holiday, Indiana with a rebound. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Granger passes to Siakam. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Oh, got that one up quick. Paul's got 8. Indiana leading by 9. Now here's Halliburton. George, right side. Siakam with a screen on Paul. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
George in the post. He's covered by Holiday. George's shot is off. The 3 is up. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Pelicans cleared away. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis is in close, he's going right for it.
Outside Ingram. Puts up a deep three. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Granger. Pass to Halliburton. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Paul with it. Halliburton picks him up. Outside for Ingram. Pulls up. Paul George pulls it in.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Siakam, no good. Here's New Orleans now. 8-point game. Pass to Holiday from outside the arc. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Holiday's got 14.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. On the wing, Holiday for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Terrific night for Holiday so far. And I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
Halliburton misses. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-5 run. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's Halliburton. Got it from about 16 feet. Halliburton's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Here's Ingram.
Oh, man!
Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
Here's George. Excellent D there from Davis. And here's New Orleans now. Outside Holiday. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Sabonis.
I mean, just forcing the issue. Drew gets a pair at the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he hits both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Halliburton. Cans it from the wing. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Paul passes to Williamson. Oh, George with a steal. Doesn't go that time, and that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Indiana, 33. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline. All right, they're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
We've got Brandon Ingram. Davis out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Paul in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Holiday. There's the 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Granger, covered by Ingram. Shot's good by Granger. Granger's got his first 2 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Holiday. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Pacers trail by 3. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Ingram. Outside Holiday. Fires from the wing. That one goes. Count it. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Siakam with a screen on Paul. Halliburton for 3. They get it again. Siakam. Davis with the defensive effort. The Pelicans lead by 3. Right side Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The baseline J is on the way. Siakam, no good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pulls up on the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got 6.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow, too.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
And the shot goes. And now a 9-point Pelican lead.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Halliburton misses. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Davis. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you, B.A.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Ingram. Oh, Sabonis with a block.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
On the wing, Holiday. The 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Siakam with a screen on Paul. Here's Halliburton. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And this is how dangerous Halliburton can be from the mid-range. You gotta guard him closely.
Here's Paul. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton, the tough J.
You can tell Halliburton isn't looking at the contest. He's looking through it to his shot.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Holiday. Shot on the wing. Indiana with a rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Halliburton. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Pacers trail by 6. On the court for the Pacers, we've got Domantas Sabonis. Paul George out there with Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Granger in at the 3 spot. George draws the double. Halliburton against Williamson. 5 to shoot. That one goes in. Halliburton's got 24.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Here's Paul. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, making it look easy, Halliburton.
Yeah, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Here's a three from Paul, and he's 6 for 12 after that one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Tipped. And here's Siakam for three. Siakam, he's got it.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the three?
And the basket by Williamson.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
With a step back. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
No, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it.
Holiday against George. Outside Siakam. Sweet move. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson. Ooh, Zion with the flush.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
George! Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Oh, he jammed it!
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And it's tied up with that one.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
Paul fires! Siakam there for the rebound. Now George to take the lead. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Chris Paul. Oh, he comes right back with a three of his own.
And how's this for a response? I mean, these teams are just going at each other from downtown.
Here he goes, using the glass to lay it in.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
George against Holiday. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
That one goes. Yes, sir.
This is the guy Williamson wants to be for his team. The player they can count on in the clutch moments.
Oh, Hallie, the Rainmaker.
And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
Knocks down the trifecta.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
It's tipped. Stolen by Davis. George against Paul. Here's Holiday. Now Williamson. Paul outside. From 15 feet away. Yes, sir, it's good.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Outside Siakam. Paul with a steal. Here's Ingram. Now Paul. Yes, sir!
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Danny Granger. Sabonis is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's George, and it's Halliburton in at the point guard. And that one's good, George.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
On the wing, Holiday. Launches a three, connects from three-point range.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Pelicans. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's George after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Granger, and the slam dunk by Granger.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Paul kicks to Ingram. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Yeah, a little extra on that finish from Ingram. That was impressive.
Three-pointer, Granger. The shot's good on the assist by George. Granger's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that's a routine play for Paul. He's not going to miss the open man.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram with it. 5 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Siakam. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Ingram's a kind of a quiet scorer. Sometimes you don't even notice when he's putting up 20, 30, 40, because he just does it within the flow of the game.
Siakam outside. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Paul. Out to Ingram. And there's the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Ingram's movement can cause a lot of problems.
Here's Halliburton. Siakam deciding where to go with it. No good on the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Paul with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. George against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, I love the activity there from Zion. He was all over that rebound.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pacers trail by 7. Outside, George kicks it out to Granger. Outside, George. Over Holiday. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Nice move. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Well, give a guy like Ingram some room, and he will put it down on you.
Here's Halliburton. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Paul, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And it's the way Paul controls his body and gets into a position to shoot. Amazing. And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. Misses from the corner. Nobody near Granger. That three off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on defense.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Paul George is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Granger in at the 3 spot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 7. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. Holiday against George. Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Over in the corner, Williamson. The tray. Sabonis grabs the board. So it's the Pacers now. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it out to Granger. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Granger's got 8.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Halliburton with the steal. From deep, George, and another 3 for Indiana.
This is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Pacers.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Siakam. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Paul surveying the floor. Out to Ingram, and stolen by Granger. Driving the lane, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Yeah, you have to really appreciate Williamson's fire and tenacity on the court. Players like him get everyone to increase their intensity.
Now, here is George. He has 7. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. And here's Ingram from the arc. Another shot. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got 8 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Paul goes in. Ingram outside. George against Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 8 points for him.
What an answer from Holiday. He's definitely a threat from beyond the arc when he's motivated like that.
George against Williamson. Halliburton for three, and the Pacers another three.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite level offensive play.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's George driving inside, and it's Paul George with the finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Granger. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
George against Holiday. Over George. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Anthony Davis is out there with Williamson. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Davis on the follow. Davis has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pelicans.
And this is just AD.
Hold on! Whoa!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, when you've got a reliable jump shot like Ingram does, you can shoot without hesitation.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Second shot opportunity, and that's good off the glass that time. Holiday's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
Halliburton for 3, and it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Holiday. Another miss by Holiday. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam has a screen on Paul. He downed that one up from long distance. He's got 14.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Top of the key. Williamson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
George against Holiday. Siakam, high post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
The kick out to Holiday. Fires the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam Right side. Kicks it out to Granger. Hands it from downtown. Granger's got 13.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Holiday with the three. Here's Davis. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Over Halliburton.
Terrific energy from Halliburton as a defender, doing his best to contest that shot. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Holiday following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And he gets the bucket. And now a 6-point Pelican lead. And so it's Indiana with it. Outside for George. Ingram with the steal. Here's Williamson. Here's Paul. Outside Holiday. Halliburton with the steal. It's stolen by Davis. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Outside Holiday. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight from the arc. Pelicans pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williamson, the pass to Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
The Pelicans have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Granger from outside. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the Pelicans miss again. That one doesn't drop. And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Sabonis. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Holiday against George. The kick out to Sabonis. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Granger. Halliburton for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Pacers with the ball, trailing by 10. George looking around. Kicks it out to Siakam. They get it back. The shot will not fall. Ingram against Granger. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
And that one's good, George.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Holiday. Cleared away by Sabonis. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton, a 3-pointer. Good.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's Denver.
Ball outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Williamson. Knocks down the three.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Cleared away by Sabonis.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Ingram attacking. A crafty reverse layup.
Well, Ingram's showing you that ability to play big inside.
Halliburton looking around. Puts it up from 15. Davis pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 9. Ingram got it to go.
Well, there's that smooth jumper of Ingram. So outstanding at just creating space and rising up over the top.
Outside, Siakam. Takes the three. Down it goes for 3.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Holiday. And he hits from 17.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Ingram fires. Oh, he hits the deep 3.
Yeah, but even from long distance, Ingram's shot is so smooth.
Halliburton, and they come back with a 3 of their own. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Paul misses the 3.
the Pacers to start out. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. We've got Pascal Siakam, George out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Granger in at the 3. And here's New Orleans now, after the basket by Indiana. Pass to Holiday. And here's Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. Drills it from deep.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Paul taking his time here. They get it back. Here's Davis. Some room here for Williamson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Locked in and ready to go. They put the ball in Zion's hands, and he fires.
He drops it from range. George has got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Holiday. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Ingram. Back to Holiday from behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
Siakam the screen to the middle. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Fires the 3. That shot missing. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Here's Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Pelicans. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Paul from deep three-point land. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This is almost unreasonable range. Paul burying it from way out there.
George, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Holiday passes to Williamson.
2 minutes.
From down in the low post, it goes. Williamson's gotten his second bucket.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Williamson with a screen on George. Holiday passes to Williamson. Davis against Siakam. Goes up on the wing. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Paul's got 8.
You just gotta appreciate Paul's shot selection. Knows exactly when he should fire.
Siakam and Williamson with the block. Pass to Ingram. Outside Davis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Outside Paul. Three-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Oh, man. Right through contact. He almost got the triple to go.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Here's George. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Davis. Holiday taking his time here. The kick out to Paul. Shoots over Halliburton, and that one's good. Paul. 13 points in the game. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for New Orleans. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Paul George out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Granger in at the 3, the small forward. Sabonis against Ingram. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. George outside. Sabonis with a screen on Holiday. And stolen by Holiday. And now New Orleans on the break. Paul for 3. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Shoots. Siakam finishes off the break.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Good on the shot. Paul's got 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Here's Holiday. Down low. Here's Williamson. And here's Ingram outside. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
On the wing, Holiday. George defending. Outside Ingram. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. 17 points in the game.
No question, Paul is playing with real heart on offense. He is not afraid to carry the load.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Paul against Halliburton. And that one's good. Paul.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to George. Over Holiday. George, no good. New Orleans leading by 9. It's Holiday with a drive. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Tyrese Halliburton.
Offensively, that's the strength of Holiday's game.
Sabonis can't hit. And here's New Orleans now. Outside Ingram. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Holiday's got 11.
Oh, don't be mistaken. Holiday can make a serious dent in from deep.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Ingram. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 17 seconds left in the second period. Here's Halliburton. Holiday grabs the miss. Ingram deciding where to go with it. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break.
And get ready for your pocket fight. It's tonight's Arena Entertainment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Brandon Ingram. Zion Williamson out there with Davis. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Stolen by Davis. Holiday against George. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Holiday's got 13.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And the closer, the better for Zion. Kind of surprising to see him stretch it out a little.
Outside Holiday. Now Williamson. Drives to the hoop. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
That's tipped and stolen by Holiday. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And Holiday powers it home.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
And it's the Pelicans on the break. And here's Ingram outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday against Halliburton. Oh, deflected. No luck on that one. Nice D from Paul. Davis with a screen on George. Holiday from long range. And Davis slams it home.
Is anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and putback.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Somebody help this man. Give this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Caught off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Halliburton, no good. Goes back up. George outside. It's stolen by Holiday. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Paul. Misses the 3.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Got it.
Man, we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Paul against Halliburton. Up top, Davis. Rejected by Siakam. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Davis.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
3-pointer Holiday. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
And right now, this game belongs to Holiday. He's just dominating the defense.
Siakam for 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Launches a three. Paul can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George passes to Sabonis. Halliburton outside. Another three for Indiana.
Yeah, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Drew Holiday making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton is out there with Paul George. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Granger in at the small forward position. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Williamson with the bucket. And here are the Pacers now. Picked by Sabonis. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Nails it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Sends it home from three-point land. Holiday's got 27 points.
There's the response from Holiday, nailing the revenge triple in style.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. The 3. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Granger. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Tries the spin move. Here's Paul. The putback. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And what hustle from Zion right there. Just outworking everyone on the offensive boards. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Three-pointer, Holiday. Here's Davis. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Granger, covered by Ingram. Siakam against Williamson. Siakam, the pass to George. And then Siakam with the jam.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Holiday from long range.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Here's a 3 from Paul. On target from range. Paul's got 22.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Holiday against George. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Holiday from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 12 now in this quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Paul. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Sabonis.
Look at the toughness of Paul. So ready to fight for it inside.
Good on the second one. And here are the Pacers now. Lets it fly. And the basket by Halliburton.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Holiday. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Indiana on offense.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Free throw good. Halliburton. And both free throws good for Halliburton. And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Six to shoot. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Holiday's got 35 in the game.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just